presentation. So I would like to ask if Panu Joukkimo is on site at the moment.
Hello.
So we could switch to you first.
Yeah,
is it okay?
It's fine by me. Totally fine.
Good. So we will check whether Igor Ilin is coming to give the last presentation, but we will switch these two presentations. So we will hear about Mikkeli development company Miksei, and Panu Joukkimo will tell more about what municipal water management can strengthen innovations, development, research, and business activities. Please, Panu, the seat and the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. I'll share my presentation, just a second. Okay, and you can see the presentation mode now.
Can you see the presentation? No, we can't see the presentation.
Да, вот видишь, там кто-то что-то рассказывает. Да. Сейчас включится, да.
Please, Panu, go ahead. Try to share the screen again.
Okay, I'll try again. Share.
Is it working now?
Now there's a
black. Okay, now we can see it.
Okay.
Perfectly. The whole screen, the first time today. Excellent. Please, Panu, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Panu Joukkimo and I work for the Mikkeli development company Miksei. And I'm a program coordinator and I'm in charge of the Ekosairila development platform and the Blue Economy Mikkeli Water Hub. And I titled my presentation today, Municipal Water Management, Strengthening Innovation, Development, Research and Business. And let's see. I was pitching this presentation earlier this week in the Business Finland event, and I have to squeeze it in 6 minutes. And now I have a half an hour, so let's see what happens. So, well, most of you maybe are familiar with Mikkeli and where we are located, but Ekosairila is in Mikkeli. It's a small town in eastern part of Finland, and it's an administrative and educational center of south of the region. So we're about 110 kilometers from Lappeenranta. But if I go further on and tell you a little bit about Ekosairila and Blue Economy Mikkeli. So Ekosairila development platform and industrial area is located or built around old waste management or landfill, which was established in 60s, and now it operates as a modern waste management site. And Ekosairila specializes in combining the utilization of municipal and industrial material streams, material cycles. And since we have commissioned a new wastewater treatment plant, which is located in the Ekosairila area, the water cycle is one of the material streams that is essential in the area. And because of the material streams and the industrial activities and industrial symbiosis, we can talk about industrial area. And when and the term development platform brings a wider perspective to the matters, because we are bringing together companies, research development, innovation, education organizations, a network of actors, of stakeholders to engage in the area with the thematic as a circular economy and water technology as a thematic thing that combines these matters. So our aim is to strengthen the research, technology, and development and innovation and education activities. And in the end, of course, business. We want new businesses to be relocated to Mikkeli region, to Etelä-Savo region. We want new jobs here, and expectations on Ekosairila are quite high. And due to the new wastewater treatment plant, the MBR plant, the Blue Economy Mikkeli water hub is this spearhead of Ekosairila. And we'd like to call it Center of Excellence in Water Circularity. The water circular economy is a big theme in right now, and we like to see the water circularity as an essential part of circular economy. So Ekosairila is located 8 kilometers from Mikkeli city center. This is from Google Maps aerial photograph, and you can see here the waste management center of Metsäsairila. Metsäsairila is a city-owned waste management company. Actually, this is the road to Lappeenranta. So from Mikkeli to Lappeenranta direction, Imatra direction, about 11 minutes. And here's another aerial or a map picture of the area about Ekosairila wastewater treatment plant transfer pipelines. The old wastewater treatment plant was located here, is located still here in Kenkäveronniemi, and is still operating. And the new wastewater treatment plant is here in Metsäsairila site. And actually was commissioned, or was the construction site was ended, and the plant was commissioned last Friday. So it has been officially operating or starting operating for 4 days now. No, 6 days. So the wastewater is pumped here from Kenkäveronniemi to Metsäsairila, about 5 kilometers, with 2 duplicated pipelines, and then once it purified, treated here, it will be discharged in Pappilan Selkä. And here's an aerial picture of the Ekosairila area, Metsäsairila area. We have city of Mikkeli has made huge investments of more than 100 million euros in the area, and of course we would like to offer and open the infrastructure and give the advantage of these investments to the companies and R&D organizations that operate in the area and will relocate to the area. What we have here is a new state-of-the-art municipal MBR wastewater treatment plant. As I said, it was commissioned in the beginning of this year. A biogas plant, which was commissioned last year, and a modern municipal waste treatment and recycling center in this area. We also have a new recycling center there, where people and small companies can bring basically everything that they don't use anymore, and the staff that helps the clients to sort the the things, whether you can be reused as a product and be sold as a second-hand product, or whether it will be used again as a material, or whether it has to be burned in the waste to energy plant. Nevertheless, we have access to renewable energy, recycled materials, and recycled water in the area. And as you can see, these plots, industrial plots here, they are animated here, but actually these 2 plots are now ready to be built, and the infrastructure, the water pipelines, electricity, etc., is ready to be connected in May. So there's the connection is being made right here, and we have been negotiating with a few companies about relocating to the area. And the idea is that companies with a higher kind of higher technology companies will relocate to this area, the entry zone, and as we go further on the area, the things the operations or the processes can be more harsh, kind of not so sophisticated, let's put it this way. For example, the last plot here is an energy terminal built by a local energy company, ESE. And on this side, we have been discussing, for example, with the company, we are now looking for a funding solution for a craft brewery, which could make a craft beer in the area. But I will tell you more about that later. Okay, then the Ecosairila spearhead, the Blue Economy Mikkeli. The concept we are building here in Mikkeli is described as wastewater treatment plant as a resource factory. We like to think that the wastewater is a resource, and it can be done in the many different fractions, new resources. We have 4 focus areas which are supported by research and development environments and support services specialists. Number 1 is the wastewater purification technologies, especially MBR, membrane bioreactor method technologies. Then the wastewater reclamation, when we produce reclaimed water from the permate, from the MBR permate, and it can be purified in different qualities with different processes. The third is the sludge valorization and energy recovery. This concludes, for example, biogas production from the wastewater sludge, and also we have a heat pump plant in the wastewater treatment plant, which we recover the heat or energy from the wastewater stream. And then number 4 is the smart water solutions regarding the operating the plant and operating other plants as well. Yeah, the wastewater treatment plant, it's constructed in a tunnel, in a cave, 40 meters deep in the bedrock, and as you all know, here in Finland and in Russia and Northern Europe, the weather conditions vary quite a lot during the year. In the winter time, it can be cold, but when we go in the tunnel in the rock, the conditions are stable all around the year. And also, it's a matter of we couldn't find a decent place to construct. The constructing the plant on the ground would have been the cost would have been almost the same than constructing underground. And the use of the MBR technology makes it very compact when compared to the traditional solution. And in addition to this, we have been recognized nationally. We just recently signed a contract with the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Employment for 7 years about Blue Economy Mikkeli being a national innovation ecosystem of water circularity. This means that, of course, we have a framework and funding for doing innovation development regarding this matter, but also that we are recognized, and there's a symbolic meaning of that for the matter that we are doing something right here. Then I have one. I tried to find photographs from the plant, but this was maybe the only decent one, and it's the photograph of the MBR units inside the plant. But this is the pools are filled with water, but it's not operating yet. This is like a picture from 3 weeks ago. Then about what kind of companies, why Ekosairila and why Blue Economy Mikkeli is a perfect place for companies to relocate, and which kind of companies. Ekosairila and Blue Economy Mikkeli is for companies who want to develop or demonstrate a new solution or technology and then test it and here in Blue Economy Mikkeli and present it to market. So the idea is that we can provide companies a reference and make them visible through our platform. Another section we recognized are the companies who want to start production based on the material flows or energy flows in the area. But of course, this is more limited, and the most potential we see in the for developing new innovation and solutions. And just last Friday, we signed a contract with Operan Group, a company which is now operating the new operator of the wastewater treatment plant, a private company, and which is our lead partner in business and service development. Our another main partner in automation and smart water solutions is company called Mipro, located in Mikkeli, and our public water facility partner is of course the Mikkeli Waterworks, Mikkeli Vesilaitos. And since the contract is only 6 days old, more partners will be announced announced soon. We will be presently gathering the consortium of companies to develop business and services in the blue economy Mikkeli concept. And partners in research and development are the Southeastern University of Applied Sciences, XAMK, and Lund University of Technology. They have a laboratory and a department of separation technology here in Mikkeli. They have 2 professors signed here in Mikkeli, and are doing a world-class research on water chemistry and separation technology. This I like to refer as a snowflake picture, and for me at least, it kind of opens up or describes well the idea of a development platform. In the inner circle, they are the core processes: water recycling, resource recovery, water technology test beds, renewable energy solutions, data solutions, process data, environmental data, and wastewater processes. And on the outer circle, there are the chain of innovation, starting with research and development, testing, piloting, education, training, commercialization, public-private partnership, and business. And with these partners, we provide services for each part of the snowflake. For example, if we want to provide a testing service for example, testing certain membrane, or membrane manufacturer wants to know the properties of their membrane, we can provide the testing service. And with these partners, for example, the Operon Group, they are operating the wastewater treatment plant, but they are operating the test beds and the green line and the water reclamation plant. So the idea is that we combine, we tailor the services for the companies in collaboration with the R&D partners, XAMK and Lund University, and then the companies. And we are widely connected. We are doing close collaboration with the eastern and northern regions of Finland. To mention Kuopio Water Cluster and allied ICT Finland water ecosystem in Oulu. And we have all our different profiles. Kuopio, they are really strong in the water management of mining industry or pulp and paper industry. Oulu is really strong in the ICT solutions of water sector. And here in Mikkeli, we specialize in the municipal water treatment technologies and solution services. Then we are part of a smart specialization platform, European Commission Smart Specialization Platform, Water Smart Territories. And it consists of 20 regions, and inside the regions clusters around Europe excelling in water. The platform was established 2 years ago, and it was established by Friesland region from Netherlands, Centre Val de Loire from France, and Aragon, Spain, and they're really strong in the water sector. And the idea is to we operate through the clusters, and the clusters clusters bring together the companies from the region or the area, and then through this smart specialization platform, water smart territories, we try to facilitate and bring all the companies together and form a pool of companies, pool of R&D organizations, and to find and combine solutions to new end customers, to R&D, provide R&D services. For example, if there's a Finnish company with a need, R&D, research and development need that we can't provide, we can find a solution from a partner in the network, or other way around. If there is a French company who wants to test or develop, and they are particularly interested in the water reclamation or MBR solutions, then we can provide them services here in Mikkeli. And here's a picture of a Ekosairila business model development, the idea how we operate here in Mikkeli. Ekosairila Business Park is another company. It's a unit that we are operating on the Mikkeli development mixey. It coordinates and develops the Ekosairila area and the Blue Economy Mikkeli water hub. And the idea is that there are a lot of enablers, the ecosystem service providers, which offer different kind of, which can provide different kind of services. And our job is to tailor these services to the customers, Ekosairila customers and new businesses on a one-stop shop basis. So when there's a need, we can tailor a service from this service pool.
Anu,
Yep.
yes, I have an announcement that Igor has to go to the next meeting, so I will ask you to be as brief as more possible.
Okay, one slide. You can choose either the fun slide or the more dull one. This is the dull one, so I saw the fun one. So the example on business opportunity, we've been working with the brewery to establish a craft brewery to brew the first carbon neutral, sustainable craft beer, where the brewery would be using heat and steam generated by biogas, and the mash would be used in a biogas plant produced in the biogas and organic nutrient production. The reclaimed water would be utilized in beer production, well, at first in the process, and secondary water, but maybe at some point, maybe even in the end product. Let's see how it goes. And then there will be also local on-site solar energy production. So circular economy and water technology can do a lot of things, and that's a great example of it. Okay, here's my presentation, and if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer.
Yes, I will ask you, Panu, to wait until the next presentation, if it's possible, and we discuss the last presentations after that. So we'll give floor to the Igor as fast as possible. So,
okay.
But this last slide provided the information that it's a very good place to make a visit,
the possibility
to have a carbon neutral beer and get to know the Ecosaarela site. But we will skip to the last session today, and I'm sorry, Igor, that I had to